What up, world? This is another episode of Sweet 16s where we get your favorite artists to spit the sweetest lyrics they ever wrote. This episode, we have what a lot of people are saying, he's the new guy. He's the guy that's gonna come out of Canada and continue the movement. He goes by the name of
SonReal, man.
Everybody wanna get a little bit of something when you got it, how we got it when we put it out.
SonReal in the house, y'all.
Yeah.
So let's just, right off the top, this show is about lyrics. So I wanna know where it started. I ask everybody right off the top, where did it start?
It all started, I was about 13 years old, and I was at the skate park, just skateboarding, that's what I used to do. And I heard Nas from one of the older skaters, and I was like obsessed. I just started buying Method Man, Judgment Day, Nas,
Nice.
Illmatic, I Am. There was already a few Nas albums out by that time. And yeah, I ended up just like falling in love with like East Coast rap for the most part, like Mobb Deep, Cormega, Capone Noriega. Like these are all like my inspiration coming up, and I used to try and rap like them and everything. I'd rap with a lisp and like call my homies God and shit. Like that's just how I would interact with it and stuff. And yeah, I guess I gotta thank skateboarding for getting me into rap. And all the older skateboarders, they also rap. They had a crew called Loot Bag, and I looked up to all those guys. So.
And that's in Vancouver, right?
Yeah. So basically, I would just try and rap like them and rap like super like sadistic, like hardcore lyrics, like influenced by like Wu-Tang and like Necro and like just weird stuff. And I kind of started finding my style and finding out I wasn't quite as hard as I was acting a while after I.
Well, that's my next question. When did it become SonReal? When did you become SonReal?
I mean, I came up with the name SonReal when I was like 16. Before that, my name was MC Deliberate, and I had other
Hold on.
Yeah, MC Deliberate, man. You already know.
MC
Illiterate
Deliberate.
kids get ripped up, you get split up and hit up. A lyrical, I don't even know what I was saying. I was saying some weird shit. And I would basically just like battle people under the name MC Deliberate. And yeah,
I'm not gonna tell you my last.
Yeah, what was,
MC
no,
Everybody
come on,
got
I just
whack
came
MC.
out. You gotta tell me. What was your first name? It was horrible, I know it was.
Character.
Character? That's not even that bad.
No, it's bad. K-A-R-A.
Oh, with the spelling.
Yeah.
I spelled
don't even know where
deliberate correctly.
I don't even know where it came from. I can't remember. I'm not gonna go back into it. It's about you. Anyway.
Yo, character, dog.
Yeah.
I'm calling you character from now on.
All right, MC
With a
Deliberate.
Yeah,
That's
MC Deliberate.
Let me do a record like that. Character. MC
Yeah,
Deliberate.
straight up. We'll come very lyrical. with
Yeah.
it.
So out of all these people, because the people you named are pretty much what they call gangster rap, right? So.
Kinda, yeah.
And then you became yourself, which we see.
Yeah.
And this is what people are attracted to right now. What kind of made you go there? Was it just age, or was it just like?
Nah, it was kind of just like I had to spend time to find out what I wanted to say. Like it took me a long time to find out who I am as a person and as an artist. And these are all things that you kind of learn as you go along the way, you know what I mean? And it's been some of my most enjoyable points in my career have been just learning that. And like, like when I first started finding out what I wanted to do, I was doing like acoustic rap, and I was doing like open mics. And I was like with an acoustic guitar, my homie would play acoustic guitar and I rap over top of it. And I started finding that I liked doing that. And then I started getting into more like just like vulnerable lyrics and doing things like just saying things about my life, like just being honest.
Yeah.
Like people say like, how do you expose yourself like so much? Isn't it like scary being so vulnerable on the mic and stuff? And it's like, I'm not trying to be vulnerable. I just give you like 100% of me when I write songs. And
It's kind of like the Eminem thing, right? Once it's out there, it makes it easier.
yeah, man. And like, I don't know, just try and just be myself, man. It took a long time to be myself because I started doing this when I was just a little kid.
Yeah.
So I mean, when I first started this, I was mad at the world, man. My parents, just divorced, and I was like just dealing with music, trying to help me get through the things I was going through. So I was a mad rapper, and I was just like yelling mad things and talking about like cutting people's heads off and stuff, because that's what I was like. Just thought it was cool.
Is there a joint that you could say that, like, that's the joint that when I did this song, I kind of started feeling this is the direction I want to go into?
You know what? It's funny you say that. Every single album I've ever done, I feel like there's like one joint on the album or the mixtape or whatever it is that's way ahead of everything else. Like, and I've got ones on like certain joints, like certain projects I released in like 2008 when my music was like really bad, but there'd be like one song on there that I'm like, I actually really like that song now, still. You know what I mean? And like then the next project, there'll be, a bunch of bad joints or some okay joints, some pretty good ones. And then there'll be one that I'm like, oh man, that is like relevant to me right now.
From what I'm getting from you is that you went through a lot of that and now you're here. And those are the stories that usually last. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like, we've been doing it for a long time. I do it with all my best friends. Like, you know, everybody from the people that shoot my videos to my management to my DJ to the guy that sources my merch. Like, these are all like my best friends, and we've kind of all done this together. We all came up together and kind of built it, you know, organically, basically. So.
Okay, so right now, who do you think is taking the time and doing it right?
J. Cole. J. Cole's always taken his time and done it really well. He's like my favorite, man.
Okay.
J. Cole,
so
Kendrick Lamar.
that kills my next question. We just did one with Jazz Cartier. I know.
He's dope.
He's dope. And I think both of y'all are dope. I think my question to him was J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar.
It's like not even comparable to me. Like not
you don't
even,
think so?
Nah, not even comparable. Like I can't compare the two. Like I could never say that J. Cole's album's better than Kendrick's.
I see what you're saying. That's kind of how I feel.
Same way you can't compare like Drake and Kendrick. You can't compare any of these like elite new artists.
Drake is a whole different beast. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to do it exactly. There's a lot of people trying, but they're not gonna do exactly what he does. And that's beautiful because it's just gonna inspire a lot of other people. Yeah. You know what I mean? So on that note, this show is about the lyrics, and about those influences and who's influencing you now. Let's make them proud and give us the sweetest 16 you ever wrote.
Check 1, 2, is this thing on? I'm just joking. Once you pop, man, it's funny how I get old folks be like, you ain't making money at that shit, are you? Well, I ain't really good with numbers, but I think we about to make what plumbers make in 80 summers. Woo! Ain't too good at being perfect, but I'm working on it. Trying to ride this wave, I guess that I've been surfing on it. I used to want the fame more than the money, now I give a fuck for either, I just wanna be deserving of it. All these colors, I'm seeing it all in colors, painting pictures with my words, simplify them to album covers. They questioning my success, knowing we did it from the rubble. Don't do business with your friends, fuck it, I do it with my brothers. Went from table meetings to label meetings to they gon' need us. Went from talking down my ass to okay, they believe us. Talking features, they never wanted to fuck with me. Appreciate it now, cause they let me know it was up to me. Right. I took a flight to Atlanta to show a star. Found out we ain't got a front to go show them just who we are. From kicking freeze about my dreams in the back of a shitty car to taking so many flights we ain't even knowing where we are. Now I keep my mama smiling on venues that we be filling. Her generation was different. This shit was 1 in a million. Providing for her through kids has always remained a mission. I look her in the eye and tell her she 1 in a trillion. I had my back against the wall with ain't nobody in the building. You know how that shit be feeling. It's feeling like it's a minute, but minutes can turn to weeks and weeks evolve into months. I ain't saying what it is what it was. But now I'm here with Exclaim and
sweet.
Right, nice.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Sweet 16s, y'all. SonReal.
That was a 24.
It was live. We're gonna keep 24. It moving. That was hey, it doesn't matter. It's called Sweet 16s, but we know sometimes you need more time to tell everybody what you really feel. So
yeah.
It's all good. Thank you for coming, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
All right, King.
Thank you, man.
One love.
Hell yeah.
Hey, thank you for watching our video. That was SonReal. It was real. I mean, y'all let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if there's anybody else you feel like I should have on my show. Let us know how you felt about our last episodes. If you haven't checked them out yet, make sure you check them out. I go by the name of King Rain. This was Sweet 16s. One love.